All right, let's talk about it right now. How do you use power in your leadership? If you're in leadership, you probably have already been using power. And let's talk about how it works according to this biblical and theological understanding. Remember, we talked about Genesis and how God used power there in Genesis chapter 1. Well, you're probably already using power somewhat like this, but let's just take a look here. The Genesis power in leadership, it begins with the thought, let there be. This is where you envision something before it exists. This is the initial visioning time where an idea or a concept grabs your heart and your mind, and you wonder and you imagine what it could be. It begins with this first sense of let there be. And then it moves to let us make. This is where you invite others into the process and you collaborate with them. They add their creativity and their perspective to the original vision. In fact, if you think about it, every great invention involved more than one person. No one person can do it all. You need a team. And so that's why it turns quickly to this second one. Let us make. Let's do this together. And when you do that well, you end up in the third kind of power, and that is to be fruitful and multiply. If we have done the first two steps well, this third step won't be that difficult because people will be on board, they'll be motivated, they want to contribute, and they will apply their gifts and creativity to make something happen and allowing others to flourish in this vision and allowing them to exercise their gift. I would suggest you, these are the three main uses of power, come right from Genesis, that apply right into your business or your ministry. Now, how is power distributed in business or in your leadership team? Here's a good point to look at. Power is not distributed equally. Power is distributed unequally because some people naturally have more power than others. And so we're not trying to come up with a way that everybody's exactly the same. Everybody has exactly the same role or exactly the same authority. No, what we're looking for, though, is for us to be able to create a flourishing environment where each can flourish in their own way. And each person's gifting is given space for it to flourish. And it's an environment where everybody's able to do what they love to do it because they're good at it and they've been gifted to do it. And here's the test about this power. Even though it's distributed unequally, there should be a place of abundance for everybody. And the test of an institution is whether people can flourish no matter at what level in the org chart they might be. If everybody indwells their roles and plays by the ethical rules of your organization, they should experience abundance and growth, a place that they love to be. They should be compensated appropriately so that they have enough to live in and to flourish in. And when you do this, when you create this environment of flourishing where everybody flourishes, God is honored in this. Whether this is a business or a ministry, both are doing God's work. And I want to commend you with this vision to use power in God's way. Now, there is a test that's going to come. There will be a test of your vision and your action of power. And that is when conflict arises. It's going to come. Somebody's going to disagree. You're going to have some point of conflict. And the temptation is for you to amp up and play your authority card. Be careful, friends, when you use power in the midst of conflict. In fact, this one is such a big subject. We have another whole deep dive called I Hate Conflict. And it helps you to recognize that there are levels in conflict and there's different ways of dealing with it. We don't have time to deal with all that here today. But I just want to say to you, it's in conflict that you have the opportunity to either advance in your leadership and your influence and your power, or you'll lose it. And if you don't handle conflict well, it's possible to destroy years of building in one conflict. So let's be careful when it comes to how we exercise power. And when it comes to this whole the picture of power in in leadership, I'm reminded of Psalm 23, where David says, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So remember, the rod is a symbol of authority, the power maybe to defend and drive off the wolves from the sheaf. And then there's the staff, which we always see with the shepherd's crook, which is the rescuing of sheep, which is the protecting and the guiding of sheep. And the sheep, the people that are in your business or your ministry, in your influence, they need both of these things. They need a shepherd who will protect them from enemies and danger and harm. They need a shepherd who cares for them, who will lead them to green pastures and still water. And this, friends, is a biblical vision for what it means to use power God's way. So in the next video, I want to talk to you about how we are to bring our power under the lordship of Christ. That's a key factor if we're going to actually do this well.